Can Julian Alvarez be the next Messi? Or is he football's most underrated superstar? Julian Alvarez doesn't dominate headlines like Erling Haaland or Kylian Mbappe. He's not the face of major advertising campaigns, nor is he a constant presence on social media. Yet at just 25, Alvarez has achieved a footballing resume that many veterans would envy. A World Cup, Copa America, Premier League, Champions League, and multiple domestic titles. By this age, Lionel Messi was still chasing his first major international trophy. So, what's the deal? Is Alvarez the next big thing, or is he the game's best-kept secret? The tactical genius, football's chess master. In today's game, being a forward isn't just about scoring, it's about understanding the intricate dance of tactics. Alvarez is a master at this. He doesn't just play the game, he reads it, anticipates it, and influences it. His versatility allows him to slot into various roles, be it as a centre forward, winger, or attacking midfielder. This adaptability isn't just a bonus, it's a testament to his deep footballing intelligence. At Manchester City, under Pep Guardiola's meticulous system, Alvarez thrived. He wasn't just a cog in the machine, he was the lubricant that kept it running smoothly. His ability to interpret space, make intelligent runs, and link up play made him indispensable. While Haaland was the hammer, Alvarez was the scalpel, dissecting defenses with precision. Relentless work ethic, the engine that never quits. In an era where pressing from the front is paramount, Alvarez stands out. His work rate is phenomenal. He doesn't just wait for opportunities, he creates them through sheer effort. Leading the press, tracking back, and covering every blade of grass, he embodies the modern forward's responsibilities. During his time at River Plate, Alvarez was known for his relentless energy, often leading the team's press and setting the tempo for his teammates. This tenacity didn't wane at Manchester City, where he continued to be a defensive asset, often initiating the press and forcing opponents into mistakes. Clinical finishing. The silent assassin. While he may not have the thunderous shots of Haaland or the blistering pace of Mbappe, Alvarez possesses a calm and calculated finishing ability. His goals often come from intelligent positioning and an uncanny ability to exploit defensive weaknesses. He doesn't need multiple chances. Give him one, and he'll likely find the back of the net. His goal-scoring record speaks volumes. At River Plate, he netted 18 goals in 21 league appearances during the 2021 season. Transitioning to European football, he continued his form, scoring crucial goals for Manchester City in both domestic and European competitions. Mental fortitude, rising above the doubt. Alvarez's journey hasn't been without challenges. At River Plate, he wasn't the most touted youngster, yet he forced his way into the starting lineup. At Manchester City, many saw him as a backup, but he proved his worth time and again. His resilience and determination have been key to his rapid rise. His move to Atletico Madrid was seen by some as a step down, but Alvarez viewed it as an opportunity. He embraced the challenge, quickly becoming a fan favorite and proving that his success wasn't tied to a particular system or league. A trophy cabinet, overflowing the mark of a winner. By 25, Alvarez has amassed a collection of silverware that places him among the elite. His contributions have been pivotal in securing these titles, underscoring his impact on the pitch. While some players chase individual accolades, Alvarez's focus on team success sets him apart. His role in Argentina's 2022 World Cup triumph was particularly noteworthy. Stepping up in crucial moments, Alvarez provided goals and assists, showcasing his ability to perform under immense pressure. Conclusion: a new kind of superstar. So, is Julian Alvarez the next Messi? Perhaps that's the wrong question. Instead of fitting into the mold of past greats, Alvarez is carving out his own legacy. His blend of intelligence, work ethic, finishing, and mental strength makes him a unique talent in modern football. While he may not seek the limelight, his performances ensure that he won't remain in the shadows for long. Julian Alvarez doesn't dominate headlines like Erling Haaland or Kylian Mbappe. He's not a marketing machine. He's not demanding 50 million euros per year. And he doesn't have kids in Argentina wearing his name on their backs the way they did with Messi and Maradona. And yet this guy is already winning everything in sight. At 24, Alvarez has won a World Cup, a Copa America, a Champions League, multiple domestic titles in different leagues, and a handful of other trophies that most professionals can only dream of. Messi didn't win his first World Cup until he was 35. Cristiano Ronaldo hadn't won a major international trophy at this age. So why is nobody talking about Alvarez like he's a generational talent? Maybe because he doesn't fit the narrative of a traditional superstar. He isn't a showman. He doesn't have a signature trick or a catchphrase. But football isn't about flash. It's about impact. And Alvarez's impact is massive. So the real question isn't whether he's the next Messi, but rather, is he changing what we expect from the modern elite forward? The tactical genius. Football's smartest forward. Football is no longer about pure individualism. The days of a single player carrying an entire team on their back are over. Today, the smartest players are the ones who make everyone else better. And that's exactly what Alvarez does. Most elite strikers fall into categories. Haaland is a machine built for scoring goals. Deadly inside the box, but limited outside of it. Mbappe is a speed demon, best when given space. But Alvarez? He is a shapeshifter, a tactical Swiss Army knife who can adapt to any role and make it work. At Manchester City, Pep Guardiola doesn't just let players play their game. If you don't fit into his system, you don't play. But Alvarez? He fit like he was built in a lab specifically for Guardiola's philosophy. One week, he's a second striker next to Haaland. The next, he's dropping into midfield, linking play. Then he's on the wing, pressing fullbacks. And no matter where he plays, he makes it work. This kind of adaptability is what makes players last in football. Messi evolved from a pure dribbler to a goal machine, and then to a playmaker. Ronaldo went from a flashy winger to a cold-blooded finisher. The best players adapt, and Alvarez is already showing that he can be whatever his team needs him to be. A nightmare for defenders, the relentless work ethic. It's easy to talk about football in terms of stats, but numbers don't show fear. And fear is exactly what Alvarez puts into defenders, not because he's the biggest or fastest, but because he never stops moving. Some strikers wait for the ball. Alvarez hunts for it. He presses like his life depends on it, running down defenders, forcing mistakes, creating chaos. At the 2022 World Cup, Argentina didn't just need a striker. They needed someone to run himself into the ground for Messi. Lautaro Martinez wasn't doing the job. Alvarez stepped in and completely changed the energy of the team. Most forwards press because they have to. Alvarez presses because he loves it. His defensive contributions aren't just a nice bonus. They are what make him elite. He wins the ball in areas where most attackers don't even try. He forces centre-backs to rush their passes. He tracks back into midfield. He intercepts. This isn't just about work rate. It's about mindset. Some players are stars because of their talent. Others because of their hunger. Alvarez has both. The silent assassin, a finisher who doesn't get the credit he deserves. Because he isn't a towering number 9 or a highlight reel dribbler, people overlook just how clinical Alvarez is in front of goal. Finishing isn't just about power or placement. It's about decision-making. The best strikers know where to shoot before the ball even reaches them. Alvarez has that instinct. He doesn't need 5 chances to score. Give him 2 and he'll bury 1. At River Plate, he scored 18 goals in 21 league games in 2021, leading the team to the title. When he moved to City, people thought he'd struggle for minutes. But in his first season, he scored 17 goals across all competitions, despite often playing behind Haaland. It's not just about volume, though. It's about quality. Alvarez's shot conversion rate is one of the best among young strikers in Europe. He doesn't waste chances. He doesn't hesitate in big moments, and he thrives in high-pressure situations. Mentality. Why he was born to win. Talent gets you to the top. Mentality keeps you there. Football history is full of players who had insane potential but couldn't handle the pressure. Mario Balotelli, Alexandre Pato, even Eden Hazard after 2019. But the truly great ones, they have something different in their DNA. Alvarez has never been the biggest name in any team he's played for. He was overlooked at River Plate. He was seen as Haaland's backup at City. Even in Argentina, he wasn't supposed to be the main guy at the World Cup. But every single time, he proves people wrong. This is what separates players who are just good from players who become legends. When the moment is biggest, Alvarez doesn't shrink, he steps up. The trophy collection, that's already getting ridiculous. Let's talk facts. Footballers are judged by what they win, and Alvarez is stacking up trophies at a rate that is almost comical. At just 24 years old, he already has a World Cup, a Copa America, a Champions League, 2 Premier League titles, an FA Cup and a League Cup, a Copa Libertadores, multiple domestic trophies in Argentina and England. There are world-class players who retire without winning half of what Alvarez already has. Some legends, like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, never won a Champions League or a World Cup. So at what point do we stop calling it luck and start calling it greatness? So, can he be the next Messi, or is he something else? Maybe we're asking the wrong question. Alvarez doesn't need to be the next Messi. Messi's game isn't even the blueprint for modern football anymore. Football is evolving. The future isn't about players who can dribble past 5 defenders. It's about intelligent, versatile, tireless forwards who contribute in every aspect of the game. Alvarez is already that player. He might never win 8 Ballon d'Ors. He might never have the flash of Neymar or the commercial appeal of Ronaldo. But if he keeps playing like this, keeps winning at this rate, and keeps proving people wrong, he might just be something even rarer than the next Messi. He might be the most complete forward of the modern era. And if that happens, football better start paying attention.